Put this in a bowl and then top with some almonds. Hi everyone, how are you guys doing today? Welcome to another Friday healthy recipe video. I show you guys a lot of savory recipes by now, and it's getting so hot in Italy, so I decided to show you guys a cooling, delicious dessert recipe, which is ice cream. So in this recipe, you need very little ingredients. You need some frozen banana, preferably 2 frozen bananas, so you can put it the day before in the freezer. And then for chocolatey flavor, you can have some cocoa powder, unsweetened. And just to make it sweeter, you have some stevia drop. And then for the creaminess, you can use cottage cheese, preferably high-fat cottage cheese. And so, of course, we need a blender. So in this video, I'm using Magimix blender, but you can use any blender you desire or you have on hand. So let's get started. First is you're gonna pour the banana into the blender. And then you're going to pour the cottage cheese in the blender. Technical difficulty here. So just pour all the cottage cheese in the blender. And then don't add any liquid. Put the cap on. And then you can use a spoon, or if your blender has a stir, you can stir in there. And you just turn. So this Magimix has a dessert setting. So if your blender has a dessert setting, use dessert setting. But if you don't have the dessert setting, just turn on the lowest setting on your blender. So let's just turn it on. Slowly stir while this is blends. So it's going to take a couple minutes, depends on the blender you have. If you have a Vitamix, probably wouldn't take too much effort. But for an everyday blender or Magimix, you're going to need to blend a couple of cycles on a dessert setting or low setting. So just let it patiently, let it stir. Okay guys, so let's take a look. You can see it's very smooth, it's creamy, so you want to see this type of consistency, and now we can add the flavoring in. So for flavoring, you can put a vanilla in there and then make a vanilla ice cream. But in this case, we would like to do some chocolate, so what we're going to do, depends on how much chocolate you want. So we're going to put in a tablespoon of cocoa powder. And then we're also going to put a couple of droplets of stevia. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. And then we're going to put this wrapping, and then just go to low setting. Just let it mix. So it's about a minute or so. So now our ice cream should be ready. So you just taste it. It's really good. But if it's not sweet enough for you, you can always add in a little bit more stevia. And then you can also add vanilla extract, vanilla beans. And so yeah, this is it's delicious. You know what it tastes like? So you guys have a chunky monkey, right, in America. So it reminds me of this chunky monkey, but it's much less calorie for the taste. And so yeah, you can also add in, so let's just take a closer look at the product. You can put this in a bowl and then top with some almonds or like walnuts or things like that, or maybe some chopped up strawberry to accent the flavor. And also, if you don't like chocolate ice cream, like I said, you can use a vanilla, or if you prefer strawberry ice cream or any fruit flavor ice cream, you can just use frozen strawberry, frozen mango, things like that, and then mixing with a little, I would say 4.3% fat to 8.8% fat cottage cheese, and you're gonna get this delicious ice cream. So hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to come back on Monday for another workout video. Remember, it's gonna be a warm-up video. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. See you guys next time. Bye. And then just to add a little extra flavoring, just add a little bit of pepper. Think about you're swimming the last lap, okay?